YouTube, this is your backyard gardener coming to you with another update video on preparing my garden. Last night we got a lot of rain, so the rain barrel is maybe about 3/4 way full now. Happy about that. Also, I went to English Garden Saturday and I bought another blueberry bush, and I finally got that down in the ground, as I stated in my last video. I also brought the blueberry bush that I brought from Sam Club. If you look closer, that's it right there, over and put it in this container so that it can hopefully thrive and start to grow. But with this particular blueberry bush that I bought from the English Garden, this variety I told you before was a top hat. And what I learned about top hat is that it's self-pollinating, so it doesn't have to cross-pollinate with another different variety of a blueberry bush. So we're going to see how that go. Hopefully this one will survive. If not, it'll stand on its own from what I'm told. I also went today to Lowe's and I purchased 2 side stakes and 2 trellis, tomato trellis. Now these are the triangle tomato trellis that folds up. So what I did was I took the tomato trellis and I opened it up. I bought 2. I opened it up because one comes from here to stops right here, and I got the other one from here and it stops right here. So what I did was I opened it up, I put them both together, and it gave me a little bit more stronger trellis, and I was able to spread it all the way across the outside of my cucumber bed. So what I paid for the 2 trellis a piece was about a little bit over $7, which wasn't bad at all, because the cattle panel that I was looking at, they didn't have the size that I wanted, but the size that they had available was like $29. Wasn't really trying to pay that much. And another thing that I like about this is that it's coated. The cattle panels that I've been seeing, after a while it starts to rust, and I don't want all that rust to start dripping and getting into my soil. So I'm glad that I did go with this less expensive but better, because always more is not always better. So it was a less expensive trellis and it was better for me. Just had to do a couple of modifications to it, and I'm okay with that. These side posts, they're really sturdy. I hammered them down in the ground on the side of my bed, and I think I paid about $3.95 for 2 of those, each of those. This is my blackberry bush. It's still holding up and doing pretty good. That's the raspberry bush, and that's the second raspberry bush that replaced the blueberry bush that I had in this pot. That's a Canby variety. So it's a different variety from my other raspberry bush. So far I have 2 raspberry bush and 2 blueberry bush, like more like 1.5 blueberry bush, and I have 2 blackberry bushes that's planted together. So again, I haven't put any seeds out. I haven't put any of my other plants out because we're still dropping a little bit low here in Michigan as far as the weather is concerned. But hopefully within the next week or 2, I'll be coming out and we're going to start rocking the garden out full speed ahead, get my watermelon plants. Oh, and I got such a great idea I want to share with you, hopefully on my next video, on how I'm going to do my watermelon plants this year. So a lot of changes is going on in the garden. As you can see from the last video, we're stepping it up just a little bit, but we're doing it on a budget, and we're keeping the cost down as low as possible, because I'd rather put a lot of money into my soil than put a lot of money into my pots and my wood, because that's not important. That's not what's going to make it grow. The soil and your fertilizers, that's what's going to make your garden grow. Also, I like to welcome to the YouTube garden community, Garden on Deck, who have subscribed to my channel and also have her own channel up. So maybe if you can go and show her some love. She's growing her garden on her deck Like I told you, it doesn't matter if you got a patio, you have a deck, you have a backyard, a front yard, just a little bit of space. Get out there and get growing and get going and grow something. It's such a peaceful feeling when I was working in my backyard on my plants today. You just think about life. You're just happy. You just see all the blessings in front of you, to see things just growing and right before your eyes. I mean, we can go to the store. We can buy some watermelon. We can buy cucumbers. But it's nothing like seeing it grow right before your eyes because of the sweats of your labor and enjoying the fruits of your labor. So also to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, thank you and welcome to the Backyard Gardener. And to everyone, I like to say, happy garden and let's get growing.